We're talking some Detroit Lions crazy A rumors coming from Vegas. I got to talk about it because it made me legitimately laugh when I read it, when it was sent to me, so I got to talk about it. Also, we're going to talk about OTA update. There is OTAs taking place right now. We're going to get into all of that. But before we get into today's video, if you think it's a smart and sound idea to jump into an F-15 fighter jet engine while it's starting up, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can get shredded. Also, take that like button with you, throw that bad boy into the engine, and let that bad boy get destroyed. Let's get into today's Lions news and rumors.
LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
Tis the season of allergies, and you're going to have to bear with me, folks, because I have it right now. I am stuffed up like a turkey. Still got to make that content, though, for you. We're going to start off with some of the observations that's been taking place right now in OTAs. If you don't know, this is generally for the younger players. A lot of players are not here, like a Jared Goff, like a lot of the starters. This gives an opportunity for the coaching staff to really focus on the young players. Really important because we know what we have in some of these guys, but we don't know what we have in others. We really got to pay attention to these guys. And Jeffrey Okudah is here. He has not participated in team drills, but he is doing individual drills, and that's really good. We want to see him just progress from the injury. That is it. We kind of have an idea what he can do on the field, but it's more of just get healthy. No need to rush anything. Don't need to screw anything up. This guy needs to have a big year this year. Show out. Stay healthy. Same with Melifonwu. He's doing individual drills. Good to see that he's moving around. I don't think we have to worry too much about his injuries. It's not like it was a Jerry Jacobs or a Jeffrey Okudah, something that big there. But still, we just don't want these guys to get injured. Really nice to see, though, that they're moving around. That, to me, is the number one thing. When you're in pajama time, in a lull right now, where it's not training camp yet, we're not full on board, don't screw it up. Don't get injured. That's the biggest thing for me. What's also really big, folks, is climbing that Chat Sports ladder. And right now I got 22,438 subscribers. Trying to get to 22,500. If we get there before training camp, that would be fantastic. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that big old red subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest regarding our Detroit Lions. Observations that was taking place yesterday is that the Detroit Lions defense had a much better day than the offense, and that's pretty much understandable when you don't got a Jared Goff. We kind of know what's going on with Tim Boyle and David Blau. A little bit sketch, if you want to say that. A little bit issues going on. Defense steps up in the red zone, make a lot of stops. You're seeing players, Brady Breeze, I don't know if you remember him, but we picked him up end of last year. Safety is doing a good job. He blanketed Khalil Pimpleton, the wide receiver who's been standing out as a free agent. Really good to see that. Demetrius Taylor stepping up in a big way. He's had a really good camp so far, and he continues to get the most out of his opportunities, continues to do a really good job for the Lions defense. That could be a sneak. We'll see into training camp, see how that one goes. Anthony Pittman, though, he didn't do so well, and that's the guy you see on this image right here. He was having some issues in coverage. The linebacking core continues to be probably the sketchiest out of them all, but we'll see. Pittman has been one of those players you feel like he could be on the cusp, but then it just doesn't happen. We always see one of these guys, and he seems to be one of those individuals that's doing that right now. Now, a good player that did stand out in a good way defensively, specifically linebacker, is Malcolm Rodriguez. Malcolm Rodriguez was fast. He's got very good IQ. They're saying defensively, he's an individual that was beating up on Godwin Igwebuike, stuffing it. He did a very good job on his portion of his OTAs, and he's showing the reason why the Detroit Lions decided to draft him. And it's really good because we need help with the linebacker core. We know this guy's beefed up, he's strong, but he's still a 6th-round rookie, and we want to see this guy start strong, start smart, and start fast, because we need all the help we can get in the middle of the field. And there's a good chance, folks, that we're going to have injuries, specifically to linebacker. And if there is injuries, we need somebody to step up. And right now, Malcolm Rodriguez is stepping up. Yes, it is pajamas, but it's all we got right now, and that's the best that we can do is what we got. So I'm perfectly happy hearing about this. It's a good thing for our team. Good news is better than bad news. Folks, we're going to talk about Vegas here real quick. I want to let you know. Do you believe that Jimmy Garoppolo has the second best odds to land in the Detroit Lions? Why for yes and for no? You kind of can tell by expression how this one's going to play out for me right now, because we're going to get into it. Vegas apparently is on crack. I'm telling you right now, I got this sent to me yesterday. I literally, when I read this, I laughed out loud. I was getting ready to go to the bathroom, and I laughed out loud. Wife goes, "What's going on?" Thought there's an issue in the bathroom. No, there's no issue going on in the bathroom. I got this sent to me. I just laughed. So, you don't know what this is. Jimmy Garoppolo team in week 1. The Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions have the second best odds at plus 300 to land Jimmy Garoppolo. This is funny. Gotta get into it, though, because I love funny segments. Gotta talk about it. Apparently, drugs are occurring in Sin City. Jimmy Garoppolo landing in the Detroit Lions makes absolutely no sense. And I'm going to tell you why it makes no sense. First off, Jimmy Garoppolo is like a Jared Goff. Jimmy Garoppolo will probably be starting for a football team. In all honesty, I can tell you what I think his best odds are just by looking, not even looking at what they gave there, plus 300. What if, and it kind of looks like this, that the Browns quarterback, who they traded for, Deshaun Watson, doesn't start? Well, guess what? You know who'd make sense to go there? Would be Jimmy Garoppolo. What if Jimmy Garoppolo's there? We all know that Baker Mayfield, he ain't going to be there. So to me, I think Jimmy G probably goes to the Cleveland Browns so they could save face over there. I know they've traded everything, but they got to save face because that fan base is about to explode. It makes sense for a one-year deal if Deshaun Watson doesn't play. But Detroit makes no sense, folks. Absolutely no sense. I can see the Panthers and Seahawks. It'd be hard for the Seahawks, same in the division. But the Lions, he's not going to be a backup, folks. And he's not going to take Jared Goff's spot. They like Jared Goff. So if you want to make some money, don't bet on, well, I guess go against the Detroit Lions. That's a way to do it. But they give this plus 300. I give this plus 5 million. It's just not going to happen. The next one they had, Vegas odds, Baker Mayfield team week 1. The Lions rank 5 here at plus 750. Now, I kind of actually agree with this because, you know, the Panthers has a better chance. The Texans have a better chance. Seahawks and Bucks, it makes sense to back up Tom Brady because, in my opinion, Baker Mayfield will be a backup. He wouldn't be a starter, unlike Jimmy G. A little bit different there because one is not having head issues and the other one has head issues. And I think the Lions, if they were to do a backup, that would make more sense. Plus, Cleveland would have to eat up all the money if they traded him, nearly all the money. It'd be different with Jimmy G. I think the Lions, if they're to go this route, it would be for a backup role. It wouldn't be for a starter. And I'd actually be fine with this for a backup role. It wouldn't cost a lot of money, like I was saying. Cleveland would have to eat it up. Or at some point, maybe Cleveland just releases Baker Mayfield, and that could be an option. See, for Jimmy G, it doesn't make sense because they would just keep him. If they could not trade him, they'll just keep him, and I think that's what San Francisco would do. Cleveland's a different story. There's an ugly divorce going on right now. I think they would have to release him if they couldn't trade him. And then you have the connections to the staff, and he'd be a backup role. He would eventually, he could go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a backup role, the Lions as a backup role. He could compete there with Seattle. I think Seattle and Carolina is probably the best, but it makes a little bit more sense, Lions being 5th instead of number 2. I don't see Jimmy G at all coming to Detroit, and I could see a chance, a slight chance, 5% chance now. I'm not saying like, hey, he's going to be the backup. I'm saying that there's actually a chance of 5% and compared to 0%. So that's my thoughts on there. What's another thought here is to go and subscribe to Lions Nation Unite YouTube channel. We drop content on there every single day. We're building something, folks. Great team going on. Go ahead and subscribe. But you want to download the app, Lions Nation Unite app. Really good app. And, hey, it's a avenue for Detroit Lions fans. So check that one out right meow. Folks, in the upcoming videos, we got the One Pride podcast on my channel every single Thursday. You already know this. We're live on LNU2 on Tuesday and Thursday nights, 6:30 p.m. 6:30 Tuesday, 7:30 LNU because, I'm live on OPP, 6:30. And we got videos dropping here every single day, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest news rumors regarding our Detroit Lions.